Hello everyone, and welcome to JD Illustrations. Today, I'll be making a painting that depicts soldiers of Napoleon's Imperial Guard, somewhere in Belgium during the period leading up to the Battle of Waterloo in 1815. As always, I work the painting back to front, laying in the sky first, then starting to fill in the closer objects. The soldier on the horse is a Polish lancer. The lancers were drawn almost exclusively from the aristocratic, wealthy families of Poland. Although from a foreign country, these light cavalrymen were intensely loyal to Napoleon, and are said to have saved his life no less than 4 times. During the Battle of Waterloo, the lancers fought bravely, charging the British centre in an ill-conceived attempt by Marshal Ney to break the British lines. The charge was repulsed, with tremendous casualties to all the soldiers involved. The 2 infantrymen that the lancer is talking with are members of Napoleon's Young Guard. The Young Guard were the least experienced of Napoleon's Imperial Guard, with the Middle Guard and then the Old Guard ranking above them. Nonetheless, the Young Guard were still an elite fighting force, with conscripts required to be able to read and write, as well as being overall better trained and disciplined than the rest of the French army. However, by 1815, standards had been lowered in order to meet manpower requirements. These guardsmen can be identified as Tirailleurs Grenadiers, from their red markings and shoulder straps. The soldier that is pointing will be a sergeant, identified by his gold and red shako cords and lace. In a desperate last gambit at Waterloo, Napoleon sent the Imperial Guard into battle. While marching toward the British lines, the Guard began to take terrible casualties, for both artillery positioned on the ridge and the British infantry in lines of 4 ranks. Under this punishing fire, the Middle Guard broke and retreated against orders, but the Old Guard and most of the Young Guard battalions held their formation and began a fighting retreat to cover the remainder of the French army. But regardless of their bravery, the Imperial Guard were eventually overrun by Prussian and British cavalry and artillery, resulting in an almost complete annihilation. During their last stand at Waterloo, a general of the Guard famously responded, in answer to a request to surrender, "The Guard dies, it does not surrender." Although there is some debate as to who exactly said this phrase perfectly sums up the mentality of the Old and Young Guards. After Napoleon's second abdication in 1815, the Imperial Guard was abolished. Polish lancers saw future use in their home country all the way into the 20th century. They last used the lance in combat in the Polish-Soviet War of 1920. If you enjoyed watching the painting process and hearing a little bit about the history that inspired it, consider subscribing to my channel and leaving a like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.